Wow. 150, over 150 likes in less than 24 hours. I just want to say I am extremely happy. Let's see if we can do that on every single one of our videos. It really lets us know as content creators, that you guys enjoy these videos. Today we're going to be showing you guys some extremely busted ABC combos. They're just literally, I'm going to extra link like 3 times and you guys are like, wow, why don't you play those cards? Well, mainly because they don't really provide a lot of consistency, but they do provide a lot of explosive plays. We'll also be including a deck profile on my Patreon. So shout out to all the people that do support me on Patreon. You guys are awesome, and the reason why it is on Patreon. And also, if you guys want to join the Patreon gang, help support the TheCaliEffect and get some awesome new equipment, then go ahead and check it out right there. I'm TheCaliEffect, and if you guys want to see more videos like this, then go ahead and destroy that subscribe button. But more importantly, you can hit that notification bell because, well, we just too strong. Without further ado, I present to you some really awesome ABC combos that'll blow your socks off. Okay guys, this is like my take 6 of doing this combo because it's so complicated and hard to do, but it's pretty simplistic once you get the hang of it. I just haven't got there yet. This 3-card combo requires Predaplant, Orphan Scorpio, any monster to discard. I'm just going to go ahead and use Cock-a-Doodle-Doo and Union Hanger. Ironically, this is a 2-card combo on its own, but with this 3-card combo, I'm going to be able to extra link my opponent and make a devastating board. So the first thing I'm going to do is summon Orphan Scorpio and discard the Cock-a-Doodle-Doo to special summon, that's right, the Darlington Cobra to my side of the field, wherever Darlington Cobra is. And Darlington Cobra's effect is going to trigger to add Brilliant Fusion from my deck to my hand. Next, I'm going to go ahead and use Darlington Cobra and Orphan Scorpio to make MX Saber Invoker, and then I'm going to trigger its effect by detaching 1 material, it doesn't matter which material, to special summon Gouki Suplex to my side of the field. Now you guys are starting to see more of a Gouki-like deck because I'm going to use MX Saber Invoker and the Suplex to make Isolde from my extra deck to my side of the field, and I'm going to trigger quite a few effects. I'm going to trigger Isolde's effect to search a warrior monster from my deck to my hand, that being Gouki Headback. Then I'm going to trigger Suplex's effect to add Gouki Rematch from my deck to my hand as well. I'm also going to use Isolde's next effect to send Divine Sword Phoenix Blade. It's really important that you play Divine Sword Phoenix Blade in this build to special summon Gouki Octo Stretch to my side of the field. And now I'm going to activate my Brilliant Fusion, sending any Garnet that you guys want to. It can be Lazuli, it can be Garnet in itself, to special summon Gem Knight Seraph Knight. The monster that I'm going to be sending from my deck to my graveyard is the Perform Age Trick Clown, and I'm going to special summon it into this zone. It's going to be pretty important that it is in this zone. I'm going to use both the Octo Stretch and the Gem Knight Seraph Knight for a link summon, and we're going to link summon right into one of my favorite monsters of the set, or of the Flames of Destruction set, Nightmare Phoenix. We're not going to be able to gain its effects, and you guys are probably looking at me crazy like, why would you have it right here? It's all going to be explained. We're going to activate Gouki Rematch to special summon 2 Gouki monsters to our side of the field, Octo Stretch and Suplex, and then use the Isolde and the 2 Gouki monsters to make Firewall Dragon. Now, if you guys ask me, this card is probably, it should be banned because of what we're going to do is solely because of Firewall Dragon and its effects. And it's pretty ridiculous, and here's where the ABC counterpart cards come in. I'm going to activate Union Hanger, and now Union Hanger is going to search Buster Drake from my deck to my hand, and then the next thing I'm going to do is banish Isolde and MX Saber Invoker to add Divine Sword Phoenix Blade from my graveyard to my hand. Next, I'm going to use Nightmare Phoenix as a 1 link for Nightmare Mermaid. I'm going to trigger quite a few effects. I'm going to trigger Nightmare Mermaid's effect. I'm going to trigger Firewall Dragon's effect. And both of those monsters, or you can put them in any chain link you want to. I would probably put Firewall Dragon as chain link too because they can't Ash Blossom the Nightmare Mermaid now. So I'm going to discard the Divine Sword Phoenix Blade to special summon Nightmare Corruptor Italy to my side of the field. And then I'm going to special summon Buster Drake to my side of the field from Firewall Dragon's effect. And then use Union Hanger to equip a Assault Core to my Buster Drake. Now we're pretty set with a pretty decent board. Wondering what we're going to do from here, it gets a little bit more simpler. I'm going to use the Ibly and the Buster Drake for a link summon. Oh, I forgot, I actually get the draw card from the Nightmare Mermaid since it was co-linked. I'm going to link summon into Nightmare Goblin. And then now I have quite a few more effects that are going to trigger Firewall Dragon, Assault Core, Buster Drake, and Nightmare Goblin, all in that order. So I'm going to go ahead and add the I'm going to go ahead and discard and of course draw a card. So it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to put the card in the graveyard and then put this card in my hand. And then, actually, if this card is anything that you like, you can discard the headbat. It's just going to sit in your hand. And then I'm going to use a Assault Core to add B-Buster Drake, B-Buster Drake to search Sea Crush Wyvern from my decks to my hand, and then I'm still going to be able to special summon a monster to my side of the field. Actually, I'm not going to special summon a monster to my side of the field this time around. It's really important that we left these two zones open, and I'm going to be actually, no, I do need to special summon. My apologies, I do. That's where I messed up last time. And now it's really important that these two zones are going to stay open, so I'm going to use both the Sea Crush Wyvern and the Perform Mage Trick Clown as a link summon. Actually, not the, I want to special summon the B, I apologize. I'm going to use these guys as a link summon, and that's going to special summon Underclock Taker to my side of the field. And now Firewall Dragon's effect is going to not activate. This is the time you don't want to activate Firewall Dragon. You want to use B-Buster Drake to search a Assault Core from your deck to your hand. This is where you don't want your Firewall Dragon's effect to activate. Now I'm going to use Firewall Dragon to add 3 monsters from my graveyard to my hand. One has to be Ibly. The other 2 monsters, they don't matter. I'm just going to go ahead and add Gouki monsters because the Gouki monsters are very strong. I'm going to go ahead and gain my additional normal summon from my Nightmare Goblin, and I'm going to summon Nightmare Corruptor Ibly and then activate its effect. That's going to allow me to special summon Nightmare Phoenix to my side of the field, pointed to Nightmare Corruptor Ibly. Here's where the board starts to get a lot more interesting. We have quite a few link monsters to our side of the field, which means we can start making a really awesome board and finish up with the board that we want. The biggest problem is I would like to make Tri-Gate Wizard right here, and then I want to make Nightmare Griffin right here, and then also I want to make, okay, so I think I can do that. I'm going to use both the Ibly and the Nightmare Phoenix. That's going to give me a no special summon, unfortunately. Actually, no. We're going to use these 2 monsters. That's going to give me the Tri-Gate. I don't think I can make the Tri-Gate point to all 3, though, even though Phoenix is pointing to something. Firewall's effect is going to trigger. That's going to give me Sea Crush Wyvern to my side of the field. Now I think I have to use the Tri-Gate Wizard as a link material. I've tried so hard to keep the Tri-Gate Wizard out of the link material, you know, out of using it, but it almost is inevitable as I can't have a monster point to it just yet. I might be able to, I might be able to save it, so I'm not going to do it just yet. I'm going to use the Sea Crush Wyvern and the Nightmare Phoenix as link material, and that's going to go ahead and make my Nightmare Unicorn, completing my extra link. Sea Crush Wyvern's effect is going to activate, summoning a Assault Core to my side of the field. And Firewall's effect is going to activate. Firewall's effect is going to activate, summoning Octo Stretch to my side of the field. Next, I can use both the Octo Stretch and the A Assault Core. This is why this deck is so ridiculous. Like, who knows? I'm literally trying to make an impossible board, and I'm going through with it. Use these 2 monsters to make, if I make this, I can use those 3 for nothing. So no, it looks like I'm going to have to just go ahead and special summon 1 monster instead of 2, and then use both of these monsters for Nightmare Griffin. Could I have possibly made Tri-Gate Wizard pointing to 3 cards and the Nightmare Griffin? I don't necessarily see it. Probably you guys could. Let me know down below in the comment section, but we're not necessarily done with this hand. I still have an A, a B, and a C for my ABC Buster Dragon. So, I still have a very, very solid board, even though I wasn't able to make Tri-Gate Wizard pointing to 3 materials. Nightmare Unicorn with the ability to draw 4 cards from my deck to my hand, or is it 3 cards? Does he count himself? Draw 1 card for each different name, co-linked. Yeah, they're all co-linked. So yeah, I'd be able to draw 4 additional cards during my next turn. I'm able to discard a card to destroy an opponent's card. I'm able to skill drain my opponent, and none of my co-linked monsters can be targeted. So this is a very solid board in my opinion. I think once we get a better Link 2 or Link 3 monster, Nightmare Mermaid will eventually morph into something else. Another monster that we probably could use to stop our opponent. That's it for this combo. It was extremely hard. I'm pretty sure you can go deeper to this combo, but let me show you guys one more combo after I extra link, and then we're going to go into some test hands. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so the last combo is just a couple of cards you have to modify to your extra deck, or to your main board. Now, in your extra deck, the cards you're going to have to play in the main board are, this is actually a proxy for Odd Eye Saber Dragon, and what it does is you can special summon this card by tributing 1 light monster on your side of the field, and also sending an Odd Eyes monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard to the graveyard, or hand, deck, or field to the graveyard. The next is any Odd Eyes monster, and then Sky Iris. So what this card combo requires is Dragon's Ravine. You also will need a Union Hanger, and then one other card has to be a monster. I'm just gonna use Cock-a-doodle-doo, and then the other two cards can be whatever they want to. It's gonna require a full hand, but just one of the cards has to be a monster. What we're gonna do is activate Union Hanger, and then use Union Hanger to search Bee-Buster Drake from our deck to our hand, and then we're gonna normal summon it, and then equip Bee-Buster Drake with a Assault Core, and now we're gonna destroy the Union Hanger and activate Dragon's Ravine since it's pretty much already served its purpose. Dragon's Ravine is gonna pitch a card from our hand to the graveyard, not the monster, to send the Destroodle Noodle from our decks to the graveyard. Now, anytime you guys know when Destroodle Noodle is going from the deck to the graveyard, it's gonna be some combos going on. And let me find the Destroodle Noodle before I actually start saying, you know, all the combos that will be going on. Here's one, to the graveyard. Next, we're gonna pay half our life points to special summon the Destroodle Noodle to our side of the field, and then we're gonna synchro summon with the Bee-Buster Drake and the Destroodle. Destroodle goes to the bottom of our deck. These two monsters will go to our graveyard to special summon Ancient Fairy Dragon to our side of the field. Now, a couple effects are gonna activate a Assault Core and Bee-Buster Drake. Bee-Buster Drake is gonna search Sea Crush Wyvern from your deck to your hand. And a Assault Core is going to add Bee-Buster Drake from your graveyard to your hand. So we have a pretty yoked field, or a pretty yoked hand off of this combo. So we basically retain a pretty good amount of cards. But we're going to use the Ancient Fairy Dragon to destroy the Dragon's Ravine to add the Sky Iris from our decks to our hands. Now, where's that Sky Iris? Oh, here it is. Durr. Sky Iris. We're going to use Ancient Fairy's Dragon's effect to special summon Sea Crush Wyvern, and then we're going to use Sky Iris's effect to destroy the Sea Crush Wyvern to add our Odd Eyes Saber Dragon from our deck to our hand. Now, keep in mind, this is a proxy for Odd Eyes Saber Dragon, but it's also going to trigger Sea Crush Wyvern's effect to special summon Bee-Buster Drake to our side of the field. Next, we're going to use our Odd Eyes Saber Dragon's effect, getting rid of the Bee-Buster Drake, summoning itself, and sending another Odd Eyes monster from our deck to the graveyard. And then that's going to trigger the Bee-Buster Drake's effect. And with that, I think I'm just going to go ahead and add another Assault Core from my deck to my hand. Now I'm going to use both the Ancient Fairy Dragon and the Odd Eye Saber Dragon for an Exceed summon of Galaxy Tomahawk, detaching both of these materials to special summon 5 tokens to my side of the field. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now, here's where things get a little, well, not necessarily a little tricky, because normally we would use this combo to make Saryuja, and Saryuja is a pretty powerful card, but we're actually not going to be making that card. We're going to use both the Tomahawk and a token to make Cleafort Genius, and then we're going to use both another token to make, where is that card? 2 more tokens, my apologies. And that's going to go ahead and make, you guys won't believe what I'm going to make. You guys will be like, TheCaliEffect, you such a savage. We're going to make Nightmare Phoenix. And now we're going to use these 4 monsters to make our Firewall Dragon. Now, when I tell you guys that Firewall Dragon is a bannable card, I really mean it. Firewall Dragon should be banned. I don't think that this card should exist because all of these stupid combos all revolve around Firewall Dragon. So we're going to use the Nightmare Phoenix, and with that, we're going to make the Nightmare Mermaid, and that's going to trigger Firewall Dragon's effect and Nightmare Mermaid's effect. We're going to discard a card and ultimately draw a card, and then special summon an ABC counterpart from our hand to our side of the field, as well as an Ibli from our deck to our side of the field. And then we're going to keep on doing stuff. So a Assault Core and Nightmare Corruptor Ibli makes Nightmare Goblin. And again, that's going to trigger our Firewall's effect and our Nightmare Goblin's effect, discarding a card, drawing a card, adding a card, and special summoning a card to our side of the field. And now I can gain the additional normal summon. I'm going to use the effect. Actually, I want this right here. I'm going to use the effect of Firewall Dragon to add Nightmare Ibli and Sea Crush Wyvern from my graveyard to my hand. Then I'm going to gain the additional normal summon of Nightmare Corruptor Ibli to special summon the Nightmare Phoenix from my deck to my side of the field. Now, Bee-Buster Drake and... Actually, let me think. These 2 monsters will make... No, I'm sorry. These 2 monsters will make the Tri-Gate Wizard. Gee, is this starting to add up to something? Actually, all 3 monsters can be that can just go straight into the Nightmare Griffin. My apologies. And then Firewall Dragon's effect will trigger. B-Buster Drake's effect will trigger. B-Buster Drake will summon Sea Crush Wyvern to my side of the field. And, I'm sorry, B-Buster Drake will add a monster from my deck to my hand, which will be another A Assault Core. And then Sea Crush Wyvern will be special summoned to my side of the field. And now, oh, okay, I think I see where I messed up. I should have left an additional monster on the field to go ahead and special summon yet again. So let me rewind a little bit, and we're going to have our 4 monsters on the field. So this would still be in our hand. This would still be in our deck. This would be on our side of the field, and this would be on our side of the field as well. And we can use both of these monsters to special summon Underclock Taker to our side of the field. And then that's just going to trigger our Firewall Dragon to special summon Sea Crush Wyvern, our B-Buster Drake, to add A Assault Core from our deck to our hands. And now you guys are kind of understanding why we play so many of the parts, because they're all so very much usable. Now we can start going into the cards that we want. I want to use these 2 monsters for a Tri-Gate Wizard. And we're getting there, guys, because now Sea Crush Wyvern is going to special summon a monster to my side of the field. I think I should have gotten another B-Buster Drake instead of the Sea Crush Wyvern. I might actually pay for that. And then we're going to use A Assault Core and Tri-Gate Wizard for our Nightmare Griffin. Firewall Dragon's effect is going to activate again. And now both of these monsters for our Nightmare Unicorn. Again, just another way to extra link by just playing out your hand. I think that Firewall is extremely busted. I think it's a very bannable card now, how powerful it is. And you guys could see 2 extra link combos literally just straight off of the Nightmare monsters and abusing ABCs. So if the ABCs aren't hit, if the Firewall isn't hit, if the Nightmare monsters aren't hit, then these cards are going to be very much real. These combos are going to be very much real inside of the next format. Now they do have a little bit of a brick, which I'm not really scared of, because in this combo we're only playing 3 cards. Gouki ABC is just a totally different monster on its own, but it's extremely fun to have these type of combos on your opponent. And not to mention that, of course, we can summon Ibli to our opponent's side of the field, and we actually do have A, B, and C with 2 additional A's. I don't know why I have 2 additional A's. I could have put another A and a B for an ABC Buster Dragon. So I don't know about you guys. If we discarded any of our traps, Nightmare Griffin can shuffle our traps. Nightmare Griffin can get our Union Hanger back. That's just ridiculous. Let's get you guys some test hands with the regular deck. Hey guys, I apologize. I actually did make a fire as test hand video, but unfortunately my camera completely crapped out on me, and while I thought I was recording, it wasn't recording on me. So unfortunately I'm not going to be able to give you guys a test hand video, but I do have something better. We already are planning on making our duel videos now that we know that the Forbidden List won't be coming out at least until the Latin American Nationals will be ending via the Forbidden List itself. It actually changed the text on the Forbidden List, but that's beside the point. I really want to know what you guys want to see for live duels against ABC. What do you guys want to see in live duels, period? Go ahead and comment down below in the comment section, as well as give this video a like. The more likes that this video gets, the more it lets us know as content creators that you guys love seeing these videos. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed those 2 amazing, really amazing extra link combos. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section as well. Please like, comment, subscribe, but most of all, enjoy. I hope you guys are having an amazing day like I am, and I'll probably have a great day once I get a new camera.